Team 2, when you're ready.
All right. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today?
Good.
All right, so we are Red Bull, and today we're going to talk about giving your debt wings. I'm Dan, the project manager. We have Daniel over there, who's going to be in charge of field events, Arbiter, who takes charge of our marketing, and then, of course, Kate, who does operations management. And we just want to start off by asking a simple question. How many of you guys know someone, whether it's a friend or a family, who has gone through or is currently going through student loan debt? Just by show of hands. Oh, it's actually everyone. All right, cool. All right, not cool. All right. So I was going to say, if you didn't put your hands up, prepare to put them up, because we also want you guys to meet Tommy, who is going through student loan debt as well. He's just going to be your average student. He has $35,000 in student loan debt, plus interest, and of course, all he has for a job is only a $10 average kind of job right there. Okay, so you're probably wondering, what else do student loan debts incur onto someone? What other stresses can they do? And not only do they cause strain to your bank account, they can also take away an ability to get a new house, the ability to get a new car, even to start a family, or even to travel. And for this presentation, Tommy's dream is actually to go traveling around the world, and that's what he really wants to do. In that case, with all the student loan debt, it's going to be really hard for him to do that. With that said, I'm going to switch gears a little bit, and we're going to talk about Red Bull, our company. We have sold 5.6 billion units in 2014. So, of course, we're going to be the largest energy drink company in the entire world. We create values for our consumers by making athletic events, such as flood tagging, BMX, breakdancing, and also all these other types of athletic events. There's countless amounts throughout the years. And we also team up with other companies as well to create a benefit for society. In this case, being the student loan debt, which we'll talk about, or student loan help, which we'll talk about later on throughout the slides. And with that said, I'll pass it off to Arbiter, who will talk about student loans.
Alright, nowadays a college degree is essential to finally get a job, but it's only getting harder and harder to work towards that. The levels of student loan debt have absolutely skyrocketed from what they once were. One bit of research by Michael Singers shows that even after accounting for inflation, the cost of college tuition has increased by 275% between 1970 and 2013. Furthermore, in 1994, less than half of all college graduates left with a student loan debt. Today, that number lies at over 70%. That's 70% of today's college graduates that are leaving with a student loan debt. As of recently, it was recorded that the student loan debt reached $1.2 trillion in the United States. That number grew by about 84% from 2008. As you can see here, there are no signs of it slowing down. Another alarming fact is between 2004 and 2014, the average student loan balance increased by 74%, and the number of borrowers increased by 92%. A major problem is the fact that student loan burdens have increased dramatically, but believe it or not, salaries for young college graduates have actually declined, making it that much more difficult to deal with these debts. As you can see here, it's pretty ridiculous. And now I'd like to ask you, by what percentage amount do you think that in Texas alone, the college tuition has increased over the last few decades? Any guesses?
2%.
2%?
50%.
Well, the most recent study shows that in Texas alone, the cost of college tuition has increased by 344%. That's 344. Not only that, but Texas has a 20% delinquency rate. Put all this together, and you have Texas ranked as the 9th worst state in the nation for student loan debt. And because of all this, people are forced to delay marriages, begin families, or home purchases. They're not as free to pursue their dreams because they're trapped with this burden. Now I'm going to hand it off to Daniel here, who will tell you about our event details as well as our goals.
Morning, everybody. This is our founder and CEO, Dietrich Mateschitz. And in the words of Dietrich Mateschitz, we don't bring our product to our consumers, we bring our consumers to our product. And it is with this spirit that we hope to partner with studentloanhelp.org to bring you an event where we educate students about student loans, direct them to scholarship programs, and also allow them to pursue their dreams. The event is going to be called Flex Your Wings, and at this event we will have student loan help.org counselors available to give you information about student loans and how to stay afloat in your college careers. At this event we will also have live music and athletic events, and of course Red Bull drinks, and food trucks. So the cost of this for the staffing alone is going to be about $2,000. We will have 12 student loan advisors that will give you various information on scholarships, student loans, and we will have four security guards to make sure that everything runs smoothly, and 4 people to set up and tear down the venue. For the supplies, we'll require about $1,500 total. That includes our marketing, our table rentals, also our various pamphlets and that sort of thing. The total that we need for the event is $3,500, and out of that we will be needing $1,750 from Dallas Chamber of Commerce. And I'll pass it off to Kate, who will give you the details for our partner.
All right, good morning. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about our partners, studentloanhelp.org. Studentloanhelp.org is a member agency of the National Foundation for Credit Counseling. Founded in 1951, the NFCC is the largest credit counseling organization in the country. They have offices in all 50 states, including Puerto Rico. And what they do is they counsel individuals on matters of credit and debt, housing, bankruptcy, student loans, and they also host financial literacy courses. There are a number of programs that they connect students with to help them manage or prepare to handle student loan debt. The first of those is the income-based repayment, and this has 2 components. The first is the graduated repayment plan, where payments start low, and as the students enter their careers and earn more income, their payments grow with them. The second component is the extended repayment plan, where payment schedule is extended past the standard 10-year time frame to as much as 25 years, which can have a profound reduction on the minimum payments for their student loans. Another big program is the Pay-As-You-Earn program. This was brought about in legislation in 2012, and what this does is caps student loan payments at 10% of a student's discretionary income. Any excess of that is subsidized by the government, and other aspects that can reduce this even further are things like family size and state of residency. A really big, impactful part of the Pay-As-You-Earn program is that if a student makes qualifying payments for 20 years, their loan debt is forgiven. Lastly is the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. In this program, direct loans will be forgiven after 120 qualifying payments are made. To qualify for this program, students must work in the public sector. That includes all levels of government organizations, including law enforcement, military, public education, public health. Also includes not-for-profit 501(c) organizations, which includes many private colleges and universities, and also includes public service not-for-profit organizations such as AmeriCorps and the Peace Corps. StudentLoanHelp.org also offers some direct assistance that helps connect students and arrange deferment, which can help students postpone or reduce the loan payment requirements. They would do this based on life changes such as unemployment, attending school, active military duty, or extended illness. They can also help them arrange forbearance directly with their lenders, where the student and counselors together renegotiate terms of their repayment, and this is also brought about by life changes. And finally, they can help connect them with scholarship opportunities. A recent study claimed that there's an estimated $2.9 billion in federal grant assistance that was left unclaimed. And so we think that if we can help connect students with this support in connection with the programs that already exist that many students don't know about, that we can help them have better financial outcomes. So with that said, I'm going to pass it back over to Dan for our final thoughts.
All right. So today we are asking the Dallas Chamber of Commerce for $1,750. That way we can raise this event with Red Bull and Student Loan Help to collaborate to create, again, an event that raises financial awareness for student loan debt and to help people like, full circle, Tommy here, have his debt fly away with their amazing animation. And since by creating this event, again, we want to raise awareness for financial situations on student loan debt. We want to show up on opportunities for scholarships, and we also want to give everyone an enjoyable time on the campuses that we want to go to through our athletic events. All in all, by going to this event, Tommy here is also going to be able to achieve his dream of traveling the world through airplane, through flying, of course. And if you guys give your debt wings, you too can get nice things. Thank you. Any questions? We nailed it. No. Did you have a question? No questions? All right. Yes.
What is the event?
The event, we thought of, didn't we?
So the event will be mid-semester, so that we can attract as many students as possible to the venue, and we would hold it, of course, on campus.
Thank you, Team 2.